Today, we'll explore 10 curious facts about the habits of Japanese women that you may not be aware of. Starting with the 10th item, it's common for them to opt for slightly larger shoes. In Japan, there's a tradition of removing shoes when entering homes, aiming to keep external impurities away and maintain a clean and harmonious house. That's why many women prefer slightly larger shoes, making it easier to put them on and take them off. On the 9th point, a tradition highly cherished by Japanese women is the practice of bathing in hot springs known as onsen. These spaces, separated by gender, are famous not only for their cultural significance, but also for their relaxing and healing benefits. In addition to the natives, many foreign visitors are drawn to this unique experience. Another notable habit is regular hair removal, where many Japanese women frequently remove hair from their arms, legs, and face. For some in Japan, visible hair is considered inappropriate. Interestingly, many foreigners who settle in the country also adopt this practice. So, if you plan to visit or live in Japan, be aware of this cultural preference. Before the wedding ceremony, it is a tradition for the bride and her family to fold 1001 origami tsuru birds. This paper bird is considered a symbol of prosperity, loyalty, and long life. It is believed that after folding more than 1,000 tsurus, a wish may be granted. In a sixth curiosity, in the context of Japanese marriage, it is customary for wives to manage the family finances. Often men hand over their entire salaries to their wives. With this responsibility, women typically set aside an amount for emergencies and, paradoxically, allocate an allowance for their husbands. This practice begins shortly after marriage. However, after marriage, many women encounter challenges in the workforce, as there is a perception that they will primarily dedicate themselves to home and family, which can limit their career opportunities. As a result, it is common for many to choose or be led to be homemakers, caring for the well-being of the home and family. In the fifth position, there is a strong emphasis on encouraging motherhood. In Japan, being a mother is a highly valued and honored role. For this reason, mothers with children aged 0 to 15 are entitled to a subsidy called teitsin for each child. Depending on the circumstances, the amount ranges from 30,000 to 45,000 yen and is transferred quarterly to the beneficiary's bank account. In the fourth topic, it is noteworthy that breastfeeding in public places is not common in Japan. This act, seen as intimate and affectionate, is traditionally done in private. Therefore, many establishments and public areas provide designated breastfeeding spaces, ensuring that mothers have a reserved area for this moment with their babies. In third place, the passion for kawaii, cute items, is evident in the clothing and accessories of Japanese women. It is common to see women of different age groups embracing more playful and adorable styles in their appearance, without fear of judgment. This is a distinctive cultural expression celebrated in Japanese society. One of the hallmarks of Japanese culture is authenticity and freedom of expression in clothing. Men and women in Japan enjoy the freedom to dress according to their personal preferences, whether it's casual clothing like pajamas, bold makeup, or a more natural look. Society values individuality, and rarely will someone be the unwanted center of attention for their style choices. In an intriguing point, there's a curious aspect of marital relationships in Japan known as kurtasor koshu, which can be translated as little revenge. Given the traditional responsibility of wives in household chores, in moments of disagreements or tensions in the relationship, some may resort to small acts of revenge. For example, a husband might be surprised with a sudden blast of cold water during a bath. These symbolic acts reflect the dynamics and nuances of domestic relationships in Japan, and despite seeming mischievous, they often carry an underlying message about harmony and communication within the home. In the Japanese context, it's customary to find panels that control water temperature both in the kitchen and the bathroom. During moments of minor marital discord, it's not uncommon for some wives to use the kitchen panel to interrupt the supply of hot water while their husband is in the shower, giving him a chilly surprise. Another quirk is that many Japanese wives have the prerogative to choose their husband's clothing. In situations of disagreement, this can be used to their advantage, perhaps picking less favorable pieces or writing small messages on the clothes. And for more playful couples, some wives take advantage of their husband's deep sleep to play pranks, like scribbling on his face. The hope is that he'll take a look in the mirror before heading to work. While it may seem mischievous, who among us has never felt tempted to play an innocent prank on someone who's asleep? If you're enjoying these curiosities, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content. And now, at the top of our list, even though foreigners make up only about 1% of the population in Japan, it's noteworthy that many Japanese women are attracted to them. The predominant reason is that they are naturally curious about foreign cultures and languages, eager to learn and understand more about the world beyond their borders. A survey conducted by the Unico portal indicated that, for many Japanese women, the perception is that their male compatriots often lack qualities considered chivalrous. According to the study, 48.3% believe that Japanese men are not gentlemanly enough, 43% miss more expressions of affection, 24.7% feel a lack of proactiveness, and 17.6% notice that, in public, many men tend to ignore their partners. Additionally, 14.5% cited differences in physique as a factor. Many of these characteristics are often associated with foreigners, potentially making them more attractive to some Japanese women. However, it's important to emphasize that if you are considering a relationship with a Japanese woman, it's crucial to recognize that she may choose to adopt or not adopt traditional culture. If she chooses to follow tradition, be prepared to adapt to specific customs. So, were you already aware of these peculiarities about Japanese women? Let us know in the comments, and of course, share what other topics you'd like to see explored on our channel.